So here we are, first ride back after Queensland Moto Park, and today we were out at Kenilworth. We've got Ryan, Reese, Luke and I all fanging for a ride. We were just desperate. We hadn't been riding for, it'd been a good 2 weeks or so since we'd ridden, and that was at Queensland Moto Park. There's been a lot of rain around here on the Sunshine Coast, and it's been very, very slippery, and today it was absolutely no different. Chatting to some guys as we were getting set up, and yeah, same deal. They were just saying it's very slippery out there. This is just a basic little hill here, and you can see it's just so slippery. It was a lot of fun though. It was, the smallest little inclines became a decent challenge. Here's me trying to get up the top part of the hill here, and not doing so well. Just not being able to put the foot down, and yeah, not so good. That wasn't much fun there. Anyway, I ended up heaving the bike uphill. I was quite surprised the 300's so light compared to the old WR that I had. Being able to lift it up there uphill really blew me away. I didn't think I'd be able to do it, but there you go. So here we are, just cruising through some faster sections. We found a few bits of faster sections here today, and this is coming up that same hill that I just dropped it at the top of here. This time I wasn't mucking around. I thought I'd just keep hammering it up to the top here. The 300, man, she can get down low. Like, you just listen to that, just almost stalling and almost dying the whole time, but still picking that front wheel up. It's just amazing how the torque that it's got. Here's Ryan heading up a decent hill here. He was the only one that sort of had a crack at it. It was just so washed out, just rocks, massive rocks everywhere. And he got halfway up. He did pretty well to get up to where he did. We all just sort of gave it a miss though. Here's some decent downhill bits. We seem to do a lot of downhill today. It was just heaps of downhill sections, really steep too. Really just edge. There goes Reese, almost having a bit of a fall there. Just edging it down these really steep little downhill parts. So you can see how slippery it is there. Luke just having to put the foot down, nearly sort of moving the bike over there just on a normal little bit of road. But like I said before, we found some faster sections, and it was good getting to open the 300 up a little bit. Really getting to rev it out was nice. And found some really tight stuff as well. You can see here heading through it's a bit of overgrowth sort of thing, I guess, some tree down, and then just some real nice little single track through different spots here. This part was really gnarly. Off to the right there's some really massive washouts, like just deep as, and it doesn't look too tight, but it was quite nerve-wracking heading up beside it, because you wouldn't want to put a foot down into it or something like that and try and lean the bike over, otherwise you go right down. Here's a nice little greasy hill there. As I came up, I came past Luke. He'd sort of stopped off to the side, and I just dropped down into a rut first gear and just tractored it up, and little wheel stands the whole way up, just tractoring it the whole way. It was quite good. So he stopped and had a bit of a chat there. This is a bit of a hill that we all got stuck on there, and couldn't really get to the top. It was far too greasy.
Is that the new electric Honda?
Yeah, silent.
Nice. But deadly.
So Luke wanted to have a crack at this hill, and he was the only one that was sort of brave enough to have a go, and geez, he did well. Look at him go, hammering up there, just really wringing its neck, and to his credit, he committed and really attacked it and did marvellously. He got all the way to the top. It blew us away. It was a very, very steep hill. Heading back towards the cars here, I've obviously taken the wrong line there, and took quite a bit of effort to get the bike out of there. It was so slippery and muddy, and you kept getting your foot stuck in it. Anyway, here's another one of those fast sections, nice little jumps uphill there. That was really fun. Luke and I were talking about that later. It was just a lot of fun, just giving it an absolute beating up that hill, and with the jumps in it as well. And you see Luke there giving it another stab. It was a lot of fun going through those faster bits. Nice little jump section there. Here we are heading down some clay downhill parts, and Luke's going down, and no, he didn't. He actually came down, dropped the bike twice on some of the downhills. It was that slippery, it was really tough just keeping the bike upright, especially on the downhills. You lose your front end a little bit, and you just end up dropping it. There's nothing you can really do to sort of hold it up. Down that last downhill bit there, Ryan actually came down hard on his Husqvarna. He bent the I don't know what you call it, the handlebar mounts, bent the handlebar mounts on it, and really bent things out of shape. it was pretty wild to look at, and had to sit on it later. And yeah, it wasn't much fun. We did this last little bit of stuff here with his bent handlebars, and he said it was very interesting being so far out of whack. This was good, just a little bit of track right near the car park where we were, and that was good fun. Just hammering through there. Still practicing the wheelies there on the 300, and that's it. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.